balls? How you guys doing? It's cold in a bitch out here. It's cold in a bitch. I got my motherfucking robe on. Yes, indeed, it's cold in a bitch out here. But I ain't come here to really to meteorologist or nothing like that, or someone to tell you about how high or low the temperature really is for the day. You guys got that on your phones. You sure already know that. But one thing I got, but you know what? One thing I want you guys to know, that when it comes to another nigga out here, hey, baby, don't get all in your little proper voice like you're getting somebody together. You ain't getting nobody together, if you ask me. My eyes, you're not getting me together at all. Talking about, I don't want to know you. I don't want to know you. Baby, that's fine with me. Look, have I ever asked for an invite to come see me? You ain't never. How many times do I gotta remind your old ass? See, look. I can tell you, look, you showing early signs of dementia if you ask me all the time. One or two shit. I don't understand. But like I said, if I wanted to come see you in the state, baby, of Texas, baby, look, deep in the heart of Texas, I could. But you know what? I'm good over here when it comes to you and I. We ain't gotta never ever meet. We ain't look. I wasn't like you. Look, your ass went on vacation, got embarrassed because you couldn't do your big one. Because you found out somebody on the other side that knew your motherfucking ass on the boat. You could not do your big one, so therefore your energy changed the whole entire time. And you got mad because YouTube seen it. We all seen that damn temperature. And look, your temperature, look, baby, you changed. You changed so quick. Ooh, you changed. You did. You did. You did. You changed. You changed, baby. You switched up real quick. You thought you was gonna go on the boat journey, but you was going on a cheap ass boat. Hell, shout out to Outspoken for saying shit over and out. I don't know who I shouldn't be saying that, but somebody did mention that shit. Hell, they were shocked that Sean Bradley even, stooped so low to even go on a boat like that. Which ain't nothing wrong with it, but people got their own preference. So when they want to go out and adventure and see the world. But at the same time, for a nigga like you to be on YouTube talking all your shit and you want to stand in front like we don't know what nigga that you are. Please, you cheap, cheap, cheap. Okay, I don't give a damn. Look, bitch, I couldn't afford. My cheap ass damn sure couldn't afford that motherfucker. That I couldn't afford it. But you know what? At the same time, I could. And you know what? I would have people sponsor me. They'll be sponsoring my broke ass. They since you want to think that I don't have any help, I'll be poor. Bitch, I'll be poor for you, baby. I'll be poor, baby. I'll be poor. But at the end of the damn day, I don't give a damn none of that shit. You can talk all you want to talk. But at the same time, I ain't arguing with you. I'm just letting you know what it is. Bitch, I ain't like, and look, I am not like another female because, you like to go harder at females than you do males. So therefore, sometimes it takes a nigga to come at you that's on your shit. And that's when you get all, you get all tickled in your fancy, for some unknown reason. Like, always, look, it's almost as if I done put you in a good old pot of, boiling hot water or something. Or better yet, if I done told you to step in a pile of ants, fiery ants to be exact. I don't understand it. Like you got so much energy for me. I don't understand it, and I ain't trying to understand it because you know why? At the same time, I know what you are. I know exactly what you are. I know how you move, bitch. You pick and choose who you want to go back and forth with. Okay, you pick and choose who you want to battle, bitch. You ain't choosing. You ain't fooling nobody around here. You ain't fooling nobody around here at all. At all. You may fool your nigga that you're fucking and sucking on and licking on and saying, baby, I love you and this and that. Shit, but I highly doubt it too because at the same motherfucking time, I was someone that was preaching the word of God on a damn sex app. You was on a F app. That's what you was on. But at the same time, you talking about you want to help somebody with some goddamn medicine to cure their motherfucking body so they don't motherfucking transmit it to the next motherfucker that they want to lay down with. Nigga, motherfucking please get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Your ass on the same motherfucking shit too, bitch. You trying to fucking suck and do all that shit unprotectedly. Please, nigga, I'm just saying, get out of here with that shit. You ain't fooling no motherfucking body. Who you think you fooling? Nobody. You ain't fooling me. You ain't fooling me. I mean, you're not. You're not. You ain't fooling me at all. You ain't fooling me at all. I want you to know this. Okay, look, since you got so much time in your day to want to believe this and want to believe that, I want you to sit up here in the cut, because I know you up in the bushes somewhere because you ain't got shit else to do, and you should be off right now. You should be riding, look, in your car, and look, and about that, about that. But I don't want to be rough when I say that, because I feel like that's a little bit overboard. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, I should say fuck that shit. But at the same time, I'm trying to preserve myself. And look, hey, you ain't gotta go that far. And I'm not gonna go that far. But I would say you ain't gotta go live in your car all the time. How about going live at the house or whenever you make it to your destination? Because all that shit talking, it can easily, anything can happen. That's all I'm gonna just say today. And you know what? If you're grown, if you know what I'm really saying, or you know what I'm really motherfucking saying, okay? Hey, the same shit that you spitting out for other folks, it can happen to you. I done lived it. It didn't happen to me. Okay, so all that bullshit that you want to talk, you want to send my way and talk about me. I don't give a damn about it. I don't. I just choose to give you a little bit of taste in my mouth because you got so much time. I don't understand it. I mean, what happened to the mother niggas that was on your ass? Look, respond back to them. Talk about them. You got so much energy for me and what I done went through in this person. You want to bring a person that I ain't even around. I ain't even with. Do you think I'm a fool? Do you think I'm a fool being around somebody that I know I cannot be around? You don't think I know what's going on? Huh? Now, if I'm out here having fun and meeting somebody new, that's my business. That's my business. I don't give a damn what you heard. I don't. Look, at the same time, we ain't hearing your nigga in the background. What's wrong with that? What's going on with that? I mean, like, come on now, don't be so scared to, since you want to talk about other niggas. How about you bring your nigga on camera and y'all have a conversation? I had balls enough to bring mine on when I was in a relationship. Okay, I did. I wasn't like you. Okay, you was hiding yours, and then you was hiding the fact that you were gay from the jump. I came out here and I was living loud and proud. Living loud and proud. Just because I don't march around here and say that I'm this and I'm that, don't mean a goddamn thing. I'm me. If you like me, you like me. Look, folks ain't stupid out here. They can observe you. They know if you straight or gay or anything. If you a bitch or you ain't no bitch. If you about that shit, if you ain't about that shit. If you just talking, you just talking. Look, okay, it is what it is. I'm a nice motherfucking individual. One of the nicest motherfuckers that you would ever want to get along with. I don't talk crazy like other people can. Y'all only get this side of me because sometimes people they want to bring the other side of me out. That's deep inside of me. And I be trying to keep that motherfucker tame. But sometimes it's best to keep it real. It's best, to get, really to get it out. And I'm gonna tell you this, and look, I know this is off guard, really off the subject, really. And I'm coming off guard with this shit. I'm sorry. But hey, Princess Sheila, you ain't gotta, stay who you are. You ain't gotta do too much. I ain't saying you're doing too much, but at the same time, I know you coming out of work, but at the same time, watch yourself. Everybody don't need a response. Hey, at time, hey, feel like giving that work, giving them work. We all look. It's a lot of us out here. Look, I get work put on me too. Shit, they be coming at my motherfucking ass, especially the ones that don't like me. And but that's rare. But I don't give a damn what that. Well, look, I don't give a damn what that happened. Hell, it was shown, it was seen, it happened. Look, we moving past it. I'm moving past it.
And if you follow me, you look. That's why I say we. My supporters, we should be moving past all of that. We ain't gotta talk about none of that shit. So why do people want to? I know it's gonna be. It's out there, but it's just something how you got the look similar. It's just similar ones out here. Similar ones out here. Just like wow, you out of all people. You want to have a you look you can't you look this nigga is still mad about some shit that happened damn near almost 6 years ago. Bitch, if you can't if you can't get off of that, I can already know, and tell that whenever this shit, whatever I have to do, face whatever it is, however many years it's gonna be, you still gonna be on it. And I'm not. I'm gonna be past it. I am. And many other folks that you have that you are holding a grudge against, because that's what you're doing. And then you want to go run and play church. Why you playing church for? You should have church at the house. Bring that nigga to church. Okay, let the congregation see his face at the church house. How about that? Can we see your motherfucker? Look, can we see your motherfucking nigga at the church house? I don't think so. Why? Why you hiding his ass? Where? What's going on with that? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Let's see your nigga at the church house. I want to see him at the church house. Yes, indeed. How about that? Mhm. But oh no, you got so much time to be invested in other niggas and trying to see who gay and shit. Y'all, look, ever since we've been on this motherfucker, anytime somebody has a speculation of someone being on the bi-curious side or better yet, just gay, Jay Whisper is hopping on that shit. If you look, I'm trying to tell you, he does. He know he does, look, I'm the one that's calling it out. I'm calling it out. He knows this already. See, I'm just giving him a little bit of remembrance of his actions. So because when he get up in age, a lot of times when the motherfuckers get up in age, sometimes they be forgetting this shit. I'm one of them too. I can. Look, but at the same time, I'm still young. But at the same time, bitch, look. I know you. I know you, baby. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know you in the flesh, but bitch, I know your fleshly ways. I know what you're doing out here in the streets, baby, virtually, baby. Baby, if I ain't pleased, guess who ain't? Look, guess who else ain't pleased with your works? Are you going back to the pulpit and trying to say this and say that to the public? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think you're doing that because you know better. Yeah, you know better. But you know what? A nigga like you don't fool me either. You'll be saying this and saying that and singing song and look songs out of in and out of key. Ah, yeah, oh my God. Nigga, please. Ain't nobody shook us or, I'm saved. Psh, save it. Look, do that shit in front of your nigga Mark. Okay, give him a little give that nigga a little show with give him your own little personal show, nigga. How about nigga your own little personal show? How about that? Ain't he won't be shot. He won't be shot, he be used to it. He be used to it. You know this already. You already know it. Mm-hmm. That horrible singing. Boy, you gotta catch him on a good day. And them good days be very, very far from his ass, boy. He done got old. That nigga done got old. That shit done got scratchy in the motherfucking and look, it's out of pitch too. See, he ain't like me, I'm young, so therefore I know how to switch that shit up. See, for me, I can come up with my own shit, bitch. Just look, if I was on that type of time when it AKA singing and I want to come up with some tunes, I could. Just give me a melody. Well, no, I can have the melody in my head. But yeah, give me some instrumentals, some beats. Yes, indeed. Look, I was around a nigga that know me already. At some point, he know me. Even though I can't be around that nigga no more, but that nigga know me. He know how I break out the song. If he didn't know me, if he was my friend, shit, hey, I'll be singing. I sing a motherfucking ass off. I will. Yes, indeed. I sing my own songs, bitch. I ain't got to see nobody else's songs, and that's what's saying. And look. That's the problem now with some other sings or so-called church singers. At that, they over here trying to sing other songs. They ain't coming up with their own songs. I'm just keeping it real. They ain't. These niggas. They love to do all copies and versions. Man, sing your own shit. Okay, I'm just saying, see your own shit. Talking about you want to be an entertainer, you want to look. That nigga Jay Wilson was over there out singing everybody, being the loudest of the loudest. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up, calm that shit down. Tonyo, look, can you hear yourself? Cause we can hear you. Damn. Look, when he was making that motherfucking video and with all the people in his house, I was shocked he had the group in the house. You know, really I guess the church members or whoever. You know, could it be swingers too as well? We don't know. Could be swingers too as well. And y'all know how these niggas are freaks out here. Don't let them toting the Bible and talking about, you know, this and that when it comes to the word fool you. Them niggas are freaks. Look at the people look at the politicians. Yeah, we just had one nigga fucking look. That nigga, it was a young gay, white gay too as well. He was fucking in the office. In an important building. Do y'all hear me? I think it was in DC. It was somewhere over there. It could have been over there by Potomac. But yes, indeed, that nigga was fucking. I want to say he posted it somewhere on the site. That's why I think he was trying to hide his face. They may have hid his face, but the nigga still got caught and got fired. And it was all over the news. Y'all look it up. Fucking in the club. Them niggas are freaks. Okay, look, all this shit that's going on right now with these celebrities, it is what it is. They just like, you know, look, they no different from anybody else on this earth. They're not. We all do what we do. We do it in private, but sometimes, you know, some of these people get their shit blasted for the world to see. Hell, myself included. That's why I ain't tripping about whatever someone else has to bring up about a situation that has happened. That situation has happened. I'm not harping on it. I'm moving forward. I'm not over here wanting a pity party for me because I got to know that Cash O'Cannon will be strong on his own with or without any help from any people that may be supporting me. Honestly, I appreciate those supporting me. I do. I appreciate it for real. It's been some times I have, nigga done been low before, but at the same time, I ain't making that a habit when it comes to anybody that I have made, became cool with on YouTube. I don't do that at all. If any damn thing, I'm the one that's I'm the one that's sending out some blessings. I ain't out here trying to get a blessing or trying to look, really sit back and expect someone to give me something that they don't work on their foot, for. No, that ain't me. That ain't gonna never be me, ever. But see, since they want to call me broke, busted brick and all that shit, a busted ass brick would be doing that. A busted ass brick would be begging on here constantly over and over again. It's a difference when you just coming on here and doing your shit and you handle your shit and you ask for a donation. But when you ain't doing none of that shit, you ain't in your shit, you ain't somebody else's shit, it's a difference. That's a busted brick right there, if you ask me. Someone that's handling their shit, I don't give a damn how they getting funded. They getting funded. As long as you ain't over here, okay, yeah, oh look, I done spent all my little funds that I done made from the here and there, whoever is supporting you. I'm just keeping it real. Wherever you get your source of income from. If it's like that, it's like that. But at the same time, if you ain't coming like that on the streets, when it comes to people that's out here, shouldn't really be no big fuss. But people want to sit there and say that you are like that. Please. And they out here trying to use this and trying to use that. Use sorry ass competitions. Who the fuck is doing some sorry ass competitions in today's time? Easy ass competitions is that. What the fuck? These motherfuckers can easily cheat. Okay, go to somebody professional. How you gonna judge all this? And like and my thing is, hell, how many motherfuckers have really volunteered to be showing some this and showing that when it comes to a banner? The banner ain't shit, and you ask me, still the same old fronts, still the same old tacky ass, boring ass, looking cheap looking fronts. Okay, anybody can make them. Yeah. Do y'all remember back in if you're in your 30s, do y'all remember back in that when we was young and we was able to go to the settings and go to that little paint, that look, it was, I think it was like a little paint look tab, and we could paint and write and do all sorts of things, and maybe even print too. But since I ain't got too much of mine, people want, they wouldn't expect me not to even say that, which is crazy to me. Yeah. Motherfuckers think I'm on drugs and hard liquor, and baby, I don't even look. I don't even drink hard liquor like I used to. If I did, I did. But that ain't me. Look, I come around motherfuckers already that's already on that shit. And it is what it is. I fucks with them, and they fucks with me, baby. And they know all about me. They know all about me. The one thing I ain't doing, I ain't letting my habit really overpower me and rule me from what I know I got to take care of the next day. Yeah, I can have fun, but at the same time, that fun can be limited. Honestly, it can. But if you didn't rock with me or know me, you wouldn't know that. People are just gonna assume what they want to assume. Oh, you around this person, you around that person, you around this person. Don't worry about who I'm around. Don't worry about who I'm around. Whoever I'm with for the time being is who I'm with. If you see me with him, you see me with him. If you don't, you don't. That's how it's gonna be. They ain't gotta come on this bitch. They already know what I do. They know I do this shit all the time. I told them about my channel. Yeah. I ain't gotta tell everybody, but at the same time, just know. Yeah, this is something I do on the side. This ain't my life. Like it is to some niggas on here that say they got other niggas. But they gotta be all in other niggas' business. Nigga, worry about your own nigga. How about that? Worry about your own nigga. I don't know why you worry about me over here being with another nigga I done been with before that you done seen and interviewed and talked with. Bitch, I don't understand it. That shit just drives me. I don't understand it. This shit just drives me. Like, what the fuck? Oh, he over there. He over. Oh, we heard this. You ain't heard shit. You ain't seen shit. I'm over here doing me, like I normally would. Like I'm willing. Like, look, it's almost to me like I'm willing to mess up something that I'm trying to have going on with myself with somebody new. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But one thing I can say, they don't stop me from doing this. This is just something I do on the downtime when I ain't doing shit. When when I have time, and even if I am doing something, I don't give a damn if I go live, bitch. I'm on here. Look, I'm on. I've been here. I've been on this bitch since 2014. Bitch, my shit got taken down that year, but I was on here. hmm And I know that it don't mean a lot to a lot of you guys out there, but it don't. But for me, it means something to me. Shit, hell, look. A lot of folks didn't cut. Look, a lot of folks they left this motherfucker. I'm still here. Here, I'm still here. I'm still here. I ain't left at all. I'm still here talking my shit, doing my own little shit, doing my own little thing in my own little lane. But then at the same time, you got these other niggas that's older than I am. They want to get at me, about some bullshit that they done seen and what they assume and shit like that. But I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Don't get mad at me when I have a response. You should. You should. You got so much to say on your channel. Let me say what I got to say on my channel. I'm only giving out what you giving to me. That's how I roll. See, you weren't expecting this nigga to come out. See, I've been like this a long time. I never really showed this type of side, to a lot of people. But you guys have been pushing it and pushing it out of me. So therefore, you guys want to get it out of me, you're going to get it out of me. You're going to get it out of me. You are. And I can, you can assume and think whatever you want to think, you can. I can't stop you from that. Just like you got a judgment upon me, I got a judgment towards you too as well. You don't fool me. I see what I see. I'm a very good judge of character, especially especially when it's shitty character at that. Shitty and crappy, trashy ass character. Someone that I wouldn't in my presence, let alone in my proximity to my face. Because I'm good look, I am so good at ignoring a lot of people. You lucky you get a high or a buy out of me. Because I can be that ruthless to not giving a fuck. And it doesn't matter who you can be. I mean, who you are. Honestly, who cares? You know what I mean? Honestly, it doesn't matter who is it going to be him or she or they? No, it's not. It's not going to matter. It's not. It's not. It's not. But you guys, I done spend my time on here for the time being. It's time for me to get up and out of here. I done enjoy myself. You know, you guys don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like and share, and hopefully you can hope you can get a hope you can get a whole ass nigga out there, out there for the for the time being. We need more supporters so we can get my raggedy ass channel off the ground, like as they say. But it is what it is. Like, look, I'm still riding. Look, I still bring in numbers and views as too, and views as well. It is what it is. They want to say that I'm struggling, I need help, bitch, please. Okay. The only thing I need help with is getting off. Okay, getting off. I ain't got to use one. Look, I ain't got to use multiple people to do that. I can just have one person. I'm straight. Okay, I'm straight like that. You hear me? I'm straight. Cause I can date up and date down. So I ain't gotta be like you. I won't never be like you. You gonna be you think I'm gonna be out here like you? You looking for somebody 10 and 15, 20, man. No, baby. Stick to you. Look. Stick to your age. Stick to your age. Try to find someone that's gonna be liking on you for you. I don't know. I already did that. Don't worry about if I can have a long term relationship. It doesn't matter, bitch. Because people they grow out of from each other. They do. They grow out. They grow out from each other. Apart, to be exact. They just grow out from from each other. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't gonna be begging nobody to be my life at all. She probably never mind. I shouldn't say that. It is getting cold out here, and I need to be in the inside. I'm ready to eat, and I need to go to sleep because I've been up. I had time here and there. I've been moving around some shit. I've been places. Thank goodness. Look, I've been on my escorting dates, so you guys, I've been escorting. I want some of you guys to believe that. Look, I've been escorting for the time being. I've been escorting my ass. Oh, you hear me? Holla if you hear me. Well, I gotta get it, said shit. I'm not getting no more steps, so shit. I gotta do something. I gotta make that whole wiggle, baby. Hey, gotta push it out. Hey, like I've been told before. I gotta push. I gotta push out. Ah, oh, I'm crazy. Oh, mm-mm. My baby ain't gonna like that. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying that. I'm just playing off. So I shouldn't say that, but you guys, let me go off of here. You guys, thank you for coming on through. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get my sensitive ass off of here because I'm very, very sensitive and I'm gonna be crying all damn day because I'm a cancer. Bitch, fuck all that shit. I don't be going by no goddamn zodiac sign, bitch. It is what the fuck it is. Okay, it is what the fuck it is. It is. But I love you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. And always continue to hit the like button, okay? Hit it for me. Look, throw me some hearts in the chat. I'm just saying. I love it. I love it. Look, I see them. I see the heart. I see the hearts. Can I see some more hearts? Then I'm getting off this bitch. Can I see some more hearts? Can I see some more hearts? Yeah. Help a nigga out. Shit, I really should be pushing that like cash out. Cause bitch, I'm broke. I'm broke right now. So shit here. Look, cash. Look, hold on. Oh my goodness, I'm crazy as fuck. Ah. Hey, look, the Cash App is Cash or Cannon 1992. You will see a younger version of Cash or Cannon. But that ain't me no more now. Look, I used to look so good back in the, when I was in my 20s, but they look, shit done changed when I look now. I got in my 30s. I done filled out. I'm filling out, boy. I'm filling out from the top to the bottom. You hear me? Tops and bottoms. Shout out to that store we had here, Tops and Bottoms. I wish I would. I wish I would have took a picture of that. Tops and bottoms, boy. That's look. When a gay boy see that, well, gay man or whoever that's in the gay in the community, they already know. Oh, somebody roll. Your top gonna be the top, or you gonna be the bottom. Sometimes you can be the versatile too. Yes, indeed. Ain't nothing wrong with a little fun. Sometimes sometimes you can show your other partner. You can have a little fun and experiment. Ain't nothing wrong with experimenting. Shit, if you can look, if you allow him to please you, you please him too back. And I ain't gonna lie to you. If you pig, pig his ass, pig his ass. You ain't gonna, what I'm saying? Hey, show him I'm in that pain that you giving me when I shove it inside you, I want you to shove it back. Ooh, am I saying too much? Hopefully, I'm saying I need to get off of here because I don't want to be saying too much. I know I'm being very, very graphic, but it's the truth. It's the truth. I done got look, baby. I've been home a lot, so therefore I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable talking like this. I'm comfortable, baby. I got time. I nothing but time. And I'm finna eat too good, baby. I got a good old salad up in there. I got good old salad up in there, baby. I'm finna tear that motherfucker up. I'm finna tear it up. You hear me? I'm finna tear it up. Baby, I'm finna drench that shit in some goddamn wrench. I wish I had some zesty sauce. Yes, indeed. You hear me? I wish I did. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But it may be after. But I ain't gonna lie to you. That may be after I get the NUT out. Maybe after I get the NUT out. Some of you guys need to get get a good old NUT out. Sometimes look, it's be best to get it out because you know what. I'm trying to look all that anger. You be walking around a little mad and sad and shit, man. You get that NUT out. When I tell you, you be so good and real rested. I'm trying to tell you, it's the best thing since sliced bread when it comes to doing that. Okay. Okay. How can you go wrong? That's why I feel like some of these grumpy old niggas on the tube, which I cannot believe they still on. I can't believe why these old people have resorted back to doing. We're really resorted to some of we're just getting over here like that. But yeah, once these niggas start getting their nuts off, they want they get on here very, very nicely. And see, when they get on here a little nicer, maybe some of the younger generation can come at them. Look, the millennials can come at some of them Gen X's in a nice morning fashion because they don't know how to talk to folks. They want to talk to you any old kind of way, and they expect you. Oh, since you a couple of years underneath them, they can just do it. They can just come at you any kind of ways. Hell no, fuck that shit. You finna get everything. You finna get whatever you split. I don't. I'm getting tongue tied. But whatever you're putting out, you're finna get it back to you. Okay, I'm just saying. Yeah. We don't give a fuck. Look, us millennials, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a damn. We don't give a damn about none of that shit, bitch. You gotta talk to us with some motherfucking sense, okay? Or you finna you finna be told some things that you don't want to be told. I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. I'm only look. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. I see a lot of millennials cuss out older people that's like me, around Gen X's, which I don't agree with that all the time, but sometimes Gen X's they ask for it. Shit, they'll be like, shit, go ahead and do your job. Do your job. Your motherfucking job. You ain't gotta ask me, should I do it? Just do it. And then ain't that what Jordan said? Just do it. And he got a whole saying on this on t-shirts and shoes and shit. Just do it. Look. Just if it's left up to me, just do it. Just do it. You goddamn right. Just do it. It is what it is. It is what the fuck it is. Ooh, you guys, I left my medicine. I left my medicine at my man's crib. But I'll be back over there tomorrow. I should call his ass right now, so he's gonna get my ass. I'm tired, man. Look, I've been on a little mission, so therefore, I've been in and out. Therefore, shit, I've been seeing one guy, seeing another guy. And I got picks and chooses. So therefore, I'm gonna try to make the best decision on picking the one that I really want to just screw. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to look for no love, baby. I'm a hoe monkey, baby. I'm a hoe, baby. I'm a hoe. That's what they call me, baby. I'm a hoe. I'm hoeing it down. You hear me? I ain't lying to you. I be hoeing, baby. I be hoeing. All of this whole damn weekend I've been hoeing. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I'm just getting to certain spots where I'm able to slow down when it comes to the poetry. Because I've been hoeing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been hoeing, baby. I've been hoeing. Shame on me. I ain't lying. But I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. I'm showing out. Mm-hmm. I'm just been having my fun though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes you gotta have your fun. If you don't have your fun, shit, what else you can look? We're gonna have it for you. Mhm. Shit. Mm. But you guys, it's been real. Let me get my ass out here. I have enjoyed you guys for the time being. And when you come in the room, please up the video. I will appreciate it when I see the replay. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate you. You guys, this is all just for laughs and maybe a little. If you're doing something, then you can listen to my crazy ass. Don't take a lot of shit that I'm saying seriously because I be joking sometimes. I do. I be joking. Okay, I just be joking. Okay, I don't want people thinking I'm doing this, doing that for real, for real. But it's a part of my set. It's a part of my set. But on the end of you guys, I'm out of here. I love you. You know, and I thank you for coming through. So look, peace, you guys. Girl, I got